I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Bol. This is their first game without him. Here we go.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new roles.
Now here's Booker. Beal outside. This one for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Here's Durant. And Grimes pulls it down. And here are the 76ers.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Durant. Puts up a three. He buries it from three.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
To the inside. Gobert. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. For three, Booker. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And there's the lob. And that one is hammered home.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Durant. Shot on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 5.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
George with it. averaging around 6 a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yep, that one goes. He has 7. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Phoenix making a switch here. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. George feels it out a bit. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
It's Booker on the wing. Yet to see a basket. And then Beal with the dunk.
Check out the hops on Beal. Finishes like that will electrify his entire team.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
3 on the clock. Tries it from 16. Another one falls for Phoenix.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Here's Edwards. Philadelphia, the rebound. George outside. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go.
He's well put together at 6'8", about 220 pounds. Paul George does a good job on the old boards.
Booker surveying the floor. It's Beal on the wing. Allen outside. Pass to Booker. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game, but they're hoping they can manage it the rest of the way.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's George. Shoots over Booker. Here's Drummond. Blocked! Pass to Durant. Now Allen. Back to Durant. Got a hand on it.
Oubre putting those long arms to work. Manages to get a hand on it.
76ers trail by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Suns lead by 6. Durant, automatic at the rim. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. Shoots over Oubre. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trails by 5. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's Phoenix with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Back to Booker. Second shot opportunity. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Suns.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lane.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Grimes. Here's George.
2 minutes.
Durant pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Leading by 5. Pass to Beal. Wide open. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And George with the jam.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George. Something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Now here's Booker. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Buries it from 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's George. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Gobert. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Here's Grimes. Spins. Here's George. Converts after the nice spin. George has got 6.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now Durant. 15 points in the game. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Durant. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. 76ers trail by 4. Edwards driving. Oh, he misses the dunk. It's 2-on-1. Here's Messi. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And then Beal with the dunk.
You love the energy Beal has. I mean, he's racing up the floor to convert on the fast break.
They set the pick. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns lead by 8. Here's Durant. He's got 15. And another basket for Phoenix.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Oh, there's the alley. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
76ers trail by 12. Edwards looking for an opening. Looking to end the run. The Suns clear it. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Phoenix making a switch here.
Substitution for your Suns. Nick Richards.
And here's Beal. He's got 7. Good on the shot. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Edwards. The Sixers again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Outside Booker from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 76ers trail by 14. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Done with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Tries the spin move. 1:44 left to play in the third quarter here. And now the Suns fast break. Right side O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Allen outside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's George. Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Now here's Beal. He's got 11. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Edwards with the ball for Philadelphia. Down by 12. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Beal with it. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Beyond the arc. Edwards can't hit.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Now Beal. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. For 3, Allen. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And so it's Phoenix. Like. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Suns lead by 15. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Josh Richardson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Now here's George. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. Allen drives. And that one's good. And the Suns lead by 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Philadelphia now. Pure from three-point range.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Pass to George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Durant. Shot clock at 5. Over Oubre. The putback. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Over to the left wing. George for 3. Misi grabs the board. The Suns lead by 16. And Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Durant. From deep. Edwards pulls it in.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who thought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it. Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's George. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Rebound by the 76ers. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Ahead is Grimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And he drops the first.
The 76ers, Quentin Grimes, taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The Suns lead by 12. Durant looking around. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Here's George. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. A minute 20 left in the final quarter. Phoenix with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Durant. And that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got 23 points.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish, and the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. Just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Offensive board. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Booker can't get it to go. It's Edwards with a drive.
Edwards. Assistant, Rudy Tomjanovich.
So the Suns win it. Even early on in this game, they